each other feel insecure about those things. Maybe she's struggling with her sexuality, like she can't accept she likes boys and girls, or that she's used to being judged for that and her friends. I don't think it's that. I don't know. I don't know which hers is about. Hers, clearly, she has a lot of pent-up frustration. And that could be something that she's not willing to accept herself about her own personal... I knew somebody who was a very angry person and later came out as gay. And I think that's when he stopped being so angry and frustrated all the time. So that certainly could be it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Well, I mean, yours is pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like you... It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try to not be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. The way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless it has a good message or takeaway from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, well. Alright, let's go talk to Monica. Hi again, Turbo. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be... As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy for that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but your imagery is better than the last one I read. I'm wondering what you have been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style. Huh, I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. It's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I've noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Uh-huh. Sadly, it's hard to get that much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Hopefully you don't mean it in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep to herself so much. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Haha, calm down, I'm kidding. I'm really not, though. Besides, I'm pretty sure that she's already got a boyfriend. What? Since when? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that part to me. You bitch! Okay. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that, I guess. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless... cacophony of meaningless noise. Monica's kind of a bitch. I don't think so. I just think she's like forced to being the one that has to always run everything. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing. Sine? Cosine, tangent. Like playing on a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Whoa, that one, I actually really like this one. I actually really like this poem. Oh, Low to me? Low to me? Okay. I'm gonna go for a hunch here. I'm gonna completely break this. Please, nobody respond to this statement with an answer of yes or no. Just hear it. All right. I think Monica is this video game because she says this. The subtlety of it. Okay, just don't say anything, please. Huh. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's the way I write. I'm sorry if I don't like it. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like I'm trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Haha. Sometimes asking a poem about it isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expressions of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when it might come to change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, this isn't a tip about writing. What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So then she's also telling me to save. Okay, everyone. We're done reading each other's poems, right? We have some extra planning today, as everyone could come to sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really know how to do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Yeah, I think so too, Carla. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Because she just broke the fourth wall, kinda. And that's weird, because that's the first time that's happened in this game. So it is something to, like, lock away in your brain bank. We don't need much, just a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets so we can give her out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought we heard about that already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each one of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. And the cool part is, we're also gonna let someone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to be prepared ahead of time. Hee hee. Sayori has been coloring a poster and holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a stage of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining Yuri shaking her head in fear. Guys, now Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. Just a lot for them to recite. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start an event and we put each other on a good performance, Then we can inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better they'll be able to show everyone about what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And for all those reasons, we're all in this club today. Don't you wish to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If it takes us standing in front of a room for the 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Well, they don't like that. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. So the least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's awesome! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. I hope that wasn't a real line, by the way. Because they both mentioned doing this until they die. Sayori said the same thing. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each other to choose a poem of yours. It's going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica. Peer pressure for the win. This is so sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off with helping everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself, and then stands at the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line as she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica flashes the reaction. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quietly walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri passed the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates each perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she is finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I agree. I'm the Ursa start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards as we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not only did we